will be arriving soon enough, and as if it isn't already on your school-age children's minds, it's only a matter of time. The experts at Red Door Pediatric Therapy say this is a great time for families to start thinking and preparing for the summer break and looking for ways to maintain a routine. Carly Froseth is here to tell us more about that. Thanks for joining us, Carly.
Good morning. Thank you.
Glad to have you with us. Okay, so we talk about going into the summer, and I think a lot of kids look at it as a time to sleep in a little bit and relax a little, but you say maintaining a routine is important. Why is that?
Yeah, having those familiar activities can just provide comfort for both adults and children, during those either challenging or uncertain times. Just like adults, children like to feel more confident and secure when they're doing those daily activities, so things are predictable and familiar for them. So keeping that consistent daily schedule and those step-by-step routines can give that to a child. Schedules and routines at home for children can help, with that control of their environment, feeling safe and secure, knowing like what's going to come next for them, and making sure that they know like how to do an activity or a task, so nothing is new that way. And then just that engaging and learning.
Wonderful. It sounds like really good structure you can provide, and then that can help the rest of the activities and functions of a household hopefully move a little bit smoother. We like that idea. Well, what could we do during the summer to help maintain that routine?
Yeah, so for families, maintaining those morning and those bedtime routines are super important. I know sometimes it gets a little bit tricky. Kids want to stay up later, they want to sleep in a little bit more. Making small changes to those morning and evening routines so that they can stay on a somewhat consistent schedule. Providing those structured activities throughout the day is really good so that they know like what to expect, or else providing a calendar, like a weekly visual schedule for them so that they know, what to expect throughout the week, especially for those older kids. And along with those older kids, maybe incorporating a little bit more chores or helper tasks around the house, to give them some more things to do throughout the day.
I know so many parents have probably heard their kids say, I'm bored. And so this is a great way to avoid that or to equip them with the tools they need to start figuring something out, something to keep them busy. You guys have lots of ideas of activities to keep kids busy throughout the day. What would some of those be?
Yeah, there's tons of activities to do, especially in the summertime. That's when it's super fun. Those inside activities, painting, coloring, drawing, working on those creative skills, Legos or building activities. Um, Learning apps on different devices are, an okay thing to keep those skills up as well. Chores or helper activities, like I said before, for little kids, making like beaded necklaces or bracelets, puzzles, board game nights with like the whole family might be kind of fun, or even just making some play or sensory bins might be a good thing as well. For those outside activities, help them build like an obstacle course outside that they can go through, enjoy like pool time if that's, available at home, or going to an outdoor pool. Um, Giving them the option to help, tidy up the yard or plant flowers, engage in those sporting activities, scavenger hunts, anything to help engage them with those outdoor activities.
I love these ideas as you're talking through them. I'm getting really excited about the summertime myself. There's so many ways that we can stay active as a family, keep kids engaged in learning, and all of us are going to benefit from that. Maybe we have the freedom during our summer schedules to do some outings. Do you have a couple more ideas on what would be some more activities we could add to our summer lineup?
Yeah, thinking about even going to the library, choosing a couple books so that you guys can bring them home and read throughout the week, engaging in like those play dates or those social events to help kids make sure that they are staying, interacted with kids their age. And I know that's super important to them, especially, without having school, then they don't have as much of that engagement with other kids, going to the park or being involved in some community events that are happening around your town.
I love that. Okay, so I think I've got some homework right now. In addition to looking to keep up with the bedtimes and wake up times as normal throughout the summer, I'm also going to make, I think, a bucket list of these things that you mentioned, and then we'll make sure we check them off. If we're looking for ideas, then we'll just refer to the list. I like it. O-
Yeah.
Okay, if we have questions for you, if we want to talk about this some more, where could we find you guys?
Yeah, so Red Door has 4 different locations. They're located in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, and Beulah. So families can give the scheduling line at 222-3175 a call to get an evaluation scheduled.
Wonderful. Carly, just one quick question for you. If we can keep up with all of these ideas and maintain the routine throughout summer, do you think that transition back to school goes a little better?
Yes, so much better. I feel like families will be able to smoothly transition into school because I know sometimes that's hard going back and getting in that routine. So keeping and maintaining that those morning and those evening routines and those structured activities throughout the day will definitely help with that.
Makes a lot of sense. Save yourself the headache. Just do a little bit of work leading up to it. Carly
Yeah,
Frosa, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate
thank
it.
thank you.
Okay, see you next time and stay with us on North Dakota Today. We'll have more coming up in just a bit.